Capricorn, this is EJ from Taurota Tarot. I hope you guys are having a good weekend. Hope you're having a good end to your month. Hope you have a good start to May. This is going to be a double dipper here. So I'm going to start with your dig deeper, and I'm going to end up with your how's your money, how's your honey. Actually, I'm going to do the how's your money, how's your honey first, and then we'll do the dig deeper. So you guys are getting a deluxe combo. So for how's your money, how's your honey, we do 3 for the money, 3 for the honey. I'm not going to pull a double overall. I'm going to pull 1 overall card for both readings. And I'm going to pull, I'm going to pull the extra cards at once. I'm not going to do them for each separate reading. Since I'm doing them so close together. This is only going to be for the next 3 or 4 days of April and all of May. So it's not even 3 or 4 days. Well, we got 2 days left in April, so for the next couple of days, and then for the month of May. So, and I'm sorry I'm so late, but hopefully this will get us on track and on point. So this is how's your money, how's your honey, 3 for the money, 3 for the honey. And then we'll do the just go right into your dig deeper. Come on, cards, really. What's going on with you, Capricorn? I feel like y'all kind of shuffling around a little bit. Y'all ain't really too steady and firm on your little hooves. A reminder, I do my cards straight up. I don't do reversals. Cut the cards. This is for Capricorn. So, bottom of the deck. The emotional distance girl. Let me keep my emotional distance. So we got the Princess of Cups. And what I've been doing, and it's coming right out in my hand anyway, is pulling the second card underneath. I promise you it will tie itself in when and where it needs to. That's the 6 of Wands. About accepting recognition and accomplishment and higher goals. So let's get started, Capricorn, with your how's your money. And the first thing you come up with is the Princess of Coins. Y'all about some business. 4 of Swords. You got a Tower moment coming up. That's with your money. And that's not so much a Tower moment as there's some information you don't know. Okay, let's do your honey. The Lover's card. 2 of Cups. Wow. King of Cups. Oh, hot diggity. Alright, so alright, Capricorn, y'all trying to do some shit here. I'm scared of this. Okay, let's talk about your money. So and y'all are good, because the first thing that came up was the Princess of Coins. So it's not gonna resonate with everybody. There is a lot, and I'm even kind of projecting out to the dig deeper reading. There is a lot of shit to digest. So buckle up, sit tight. We're going to get through this because it's good, but it's a process as usual. So y'all about your money. Some of you have started businesses or have started little side gigs to make some extra money. So let me know you're being creative, you're being resourceful, you're thinking outside the box. And while your finances may feel a little shaky right now, your foundation is good. So whatever you started or whatever you're beginning as far as business is concerned, and this is going to be just for those that are kind of branching out. If you don't own a business, you're trying to make some extra money on the side, so maybe you got a second job. I'm talking to that group, entrepreneurs and gig hustlers. Your finances right this minute are probably, but don't stress that. Don't stress that, because you are doing something for yourself. I don't know how to say this and have it sound logical, but doing something for yourself. This is what Spirit is kicking back to me. It is going to pay back big dividends. This year with Uranus coming out of retro and moving into Taurus, moving ahead forward. This is the energy. So this is a good time. I'm going to say the next 5 years for sure. I'm talking to everybody now. Hold on, Capricorn. If you're starting something, if you're innovating something, so you take a hanger and you add something to it to make it better, whatever that would be, that's good. That is this energy. You will be successful on some level. You may not be Bill Gates or Jeff Bezos and Amazon, but you'll be good. You'll be good. So just know that. Capricorn, back to you. Same applies, most definitely. That whatever you're doing for yourself, it's going to pay off. And you may feel a little shaky about it now and a little unsure and like, what the fuck? It's there. It's good. The Four of Swords is telling me that you're going to have some little short breaks in here. So those of you, this is going to resonate with another group. Those of you that have started a business and you know the ebbs and flows, you know, 1 month you're so damn busy you can't even get a nap. The next month all you're doing is napping. You're going to have a break in here. But you need this break because there's some underlying things. Now, this doesn't have anything to do necessarily with your business, but with your personal finances. There's some underlying things there that you're unaware of. So there may be an account that your partner may have opened and forgot to tell you about it or didn't tell you about it, however that's going to resonate. There may be something you forgot, but it's going to come and it's going to, you need it to come forth so you can shake up whatever's in there that's lodged in there. You need to shake it out. So the universe is giving you the opportunity to get it straightened out. So this is not necessarily about a shake-up and you have to file bankruptcy and, oh my God, the world coming to an end. No, this is about you looking behind. You're going to be given a glimpse behind. It's going to be something accidental. You're going to look at something and go, where did this come from? And it's going to open up a whole gate of this bullshit. Work through it. Don't skimp on it. Just work through it and you should be good. I'm going to leave that there because it's going to come back up. So I'm going to just leave that part there for now. With your honey, some of you are going to meet a soulmate if you haven't already. And then some others of you, yes, some of you are going to meet a soulmate, but some others of you are going to be making some choices about your relationship. So this is relating to, you know, I live here, he lives there, or she lives here and I live there, and how can we make this better? This is about the sacrifices and the choices that you make because you're in a committed relationship. So with a lot of you, it's job related. Some of you may be moving or may have someone coming to you to move in. Because, and this is where you are, so this is not going to resonate with all of you, but those of you that are in long-term relationships, and you're at that point where now it's time to move it to the next level. You start dealing with those choices. I know everybody thinks the Lover's card is about, oh, I want to find it. Yeah, no, not so much about choices. Now, for some of you, very small few of you, you're going to run into your soulmate. If you haven't already, you're going to run into somebody where the karma, or not the karma, here I go, where the energy is so intense, you're going to feel like you're going to faint. So just be on the lookout for that. You guys click at a very different level than you've clicked with anybody before. So this is going to be new, different, special, however you want to put that. And shoot, the Two of Cups. Pat out. What you doing? What you doing? Where y'all going? And I know it's good because I don't notice this. It's hard to explain to people. You look at the cards every day and notice something different, or not notice everything for every reading. I don't notice that flower down there all the time, but I noticed it today. So that's telling me this is going to grow and blossom. And the things that touch this relationship will benefit as well. So if there are kids involved, you got in-laws, family, just remember you got those roses down there and they're getting watered from all the love. Great. And it's just it sounds so corny and simple, but it is just that corny and simple right now. That's just where it is. So whatever decisions you make, they're gonna bind you. That's gonna be the bond for the relationship. And then at that point, it'll be time for both of you to just sit down and chill it out. From the Two of Cups to the King of Cups. Don't forget, I'm going to say this, the relationship, and y'all took it to, don't forget your family and your friends. I would almost want to tell you, you might want to throw a little hoo-ha get together if you guys are moving, like if you're moving just across town or something. If one of you is moving to the other, think about throwing a little get together so your friends and your family don't feel excluded. Those of you that have those kinds of relationships outside of your personal relationship, yeah, invite them to a little hoo-ha. It's almost warm everywhere, just about. Jacket weather at least anyway. It ain't snowing and raining like crazy. Do a little barbecue or something. Your friends will appreciate it, and they will know that you haven't forgotten them, because I have a feeling whatever this is has kind of taken you off your track dealing with this situation with your lover or your partner, and you've kind of not had time to talk to everybody like you normally would like to. So when you get done, go ahead, have a little hoo-ha, hang out. And don't isolate yourself. That's really the other thing. Don't isolate yourself from what you've been doing. You want to keep the relationship healthy and in balance. With the Princess of Cups here, that emotional distance is definitely about these folks up here with your money, but it can also relate down here with the Two of Cups, keeping your emotional distance or maintaining emotional distance. I'm going to take it a step further and go back to the King of Cups. To me, and what I'm hearing and what I'm feeling, it's not emotional distance so much as it is balance. And if you look, she's got to balance that bowl to hold it. You seen kids walking with bowls and they ain't balanced and water be sloshing all over the place. You know what I'm saying. So I'm really getting more, and it's not like temperance balance or the world card balance, not the world card, the Wheel of Fortune with the balance, not that kind of balance. This is more nuanced. This is, like I'm saying, making sure you're including your family and friends and shit. Your overall energy is about just trying to emotionally keep things in balance. You're not doing too much over here, you're not doing too much over there, and that's a good thing. But like I said, do the little party thing. That'll be a good thing. We ain't got to the Six of Wands yet. I am going to move these up because in my head it's still the same doggone reading. I'm sorry. But we'll move that up to your recent past. I'm going to shuffle these up again. Let's see where we come with your dig deeper. So now we are at 13 minutes and 45 seconds. So let's talk about the dig deeper. That was your how's your money, how's your honey. And I'm going to leave the honey row and move it into the recent past, because technically that'll be about what we be dealing with. I'm going to just pull the energy off the cards and see what it tells me. So the current energy will be the Two of Coins. Your challenge, your centerpiece card, King of Swords, Ace of Coins. Y'all in this relationship shit, let me just tell you. Future energy, the Empress. Talk about your value, your self-worth. That's exactly what's coming off of there. Seven of Wands, protecting your borders and your boundaries. And then the Five of Wands. Okay. So it actually kind of picked up where it was. So we're talking about your lover. So you're going to be making some choices. Or We'll put it in the past tense and say you, yeah, well, you will have made some choices. So this is May, and we'll just say right here, the end of April, making some choices. You know, am I coming to you? You going to me? What are we doing? Creating that bond and that union, because you've taken this to the next level, and knowing that now anything that you touch, your kids, your family, they're going to be blessed. They just are. I don't know what y'all got going on, Capricorn, but they're just going to be blessed by this union, because you guys have worked so diligently and thought so carefully about the choices that you made about this relationship. Hopefully you were able to get together, not be too isolated. And if someone's coming to you or you're going to someone, obviously you're going to have a period of isolation where you got to unpack boxes and shit. But don't stay in that. Don't stay in that energy. You don't want to do that. You get to your current energy with the Two of Coins, and this is natural. Don't think it's not. You get wishy-washy. Did I make the right decision? I done moved all the way from Kansas to New York City. What am I going? Yeah. Don't get wishy-washy. I had to say this in the Taurus reading too. You made the decision. Deal with it. Don't start all this. Deal with the decision that you made, and know that no matter what, this is just a decision, good, bad, none of that matters. It's not a good or a bad decision. It's just a decision that you made. I'm not getting the sense that you're going to run into any kind of major problems at this point, but your challenge card right here is telling me that because this is going to be a new set of circumstances, a new situation, looking at the whole thing from a different perspective, you may be inclined to just go along to get along, making decisions to keep the damn peace. If this dude was sitting here like this, that's your challenge. That's your challenge, Capricorn. Are you making decisions to keep the peace and just to go along to get along? And that it's diagonal of the Lover's card is no mistake. There's no mistake. Don't make decisions just to keep the peace. Always speak your truth. Because when you make decisions just to keep the noise down, at some point that blows back, you know, because it's not really a decision you would make ordinarily, but you're doing this to keep diplomacy. And when you're dealing with a personal relationship, when you're talking about putting the cap on the toothpaste, leaving the toilet seat up, closing the damn door, locking it, putting the alarm on the car, keeping gas in the car. Okay, y'all hear what I'm saying? You know, whether or not you're going to speak on it, that level of decision making, okay, if you make decisions in that realm about those types of things, damn, you got the bread open again, I hate that, and it gets dry. Making a decision, do I go in here and club him for leaving the bread wide open, mayonnaise and bologna just sitting on the table waiting on the ants and everybody else to get to it, and he's in here enjoying his sandwich? Do I make a decision to just be petty and say something about that, or do I make a decision to keep the peace? That's one. But now, you notice there's $25 missing from the account. And maybe 2 months later, you notice there's like $60 missing from the account. You don't know, it's just a withdrawal, you don't know, whatever. Do you not say anything? Is that a decision you make just to keep peace because you don't want to hear no argument? I got to the grocery store. Or do you ask that question, make the decision to inquire about, what was this? So you are not holding on to resentments because you don't know something. Y'all get the difference. I know you do. So this is about the latter set. Don't not comment on something that pertains to your health and your well-being to your other because you're making the decision to keep the peace. Oh, well, I know she's going to worry. Fuck that. Open your damn mouth. If you took the time to make a choice, then open your damn mouth. Why are you going to sit there and be mealy mouth about some shit? This is your challenge. This is your challenge for your relationship. When you're looking at stuff, do not just be making decisions to keep the doggone peace. There's one level, like the toothpaste being left open. You know, sometimes you don't always need to comment on that. But if it's something about your money or something not working right with the vehicle or something going on with your job or your partner's job, or you see something and you don't know what it is, Don't make no decision. Well, I'm not gonna say nothing now. Just keep no. Open your damn mouth wide open. Open it up. Open it up. It's also that's your challenge, but the card itself is also telling me that you are really taking care of your business. You may need to express this to your partner that, you know, I know Capricorns have a tendency to get off into their own little world, and they are working. And you might think they're goofing around doing some other bullshit. They are hard at it, getting busy with their work. Let your partner know what you're doing. You know, baby, I know I'm in here being quiet. I'm just on a computer. You know what I'm saying? And that alleviates a whole lot of tension and upset later on, you know, because something else happened. So good that you're about the business, but keep your partner kind of in the loop. You ain't got to go into detail of, you know, you looking at an Excel spreadsheet and you trying to, no, you got to go through all that. Just, I'm doing some work. Ain't no big thing. I'll be out in a minute, or I'll be out there to chill with, however. But communicate with your partner. Definitely do that. The Ace of Coins, and this is current energy. Remember that this is, it might not be a new relationship, but it is definitely a new set of circumstances and new things, and people have to get adapt to something new. So just like when you put a seed in a pot, and I'm behind you, see if I can show you my little plant on my table. Okay, that's my plant, and I'm looking at that as I'm talking to you. You put a seed in the dirt, it takes time. And sometimes, if any of you have ever planted anything, sometimes you plant something, and if you don't plant it in vermiculite, which is a much lighter version of soil, damn thing will smother and die. Remember that this is a new set of circumstances, Capricorn, and everybody needs to get a chance to adapt to whatever their surroundings are. If they're different, if it's job related, your partner changed jobs, you change jobs. Be kind to yourself and be kind to your partner. Let everybody get a chance to catch their damn breath, look at the situation and figure out how they're going to handle it, and let them get into the flow of it. And you don't need to have a resolution tomorrow. It's not necessary. I keep dropping my stones on the floor today. I don't know what that's about. At any rate, it's not necessary. It's not necessary. Give that seed a chance to get its roots in the dirt. Whatever it is, job, new position, whatever sacrifices y'all made for each other. Give each other a chance to get into the groove. Your future energy. You don't have to wrap up your value on your relationship, Capricorn. You want to, for those of you, you go back to the how's your money, how's your honey, those of you that maybe starting businesses, and you immediately tie up your self-confidence and your self-worth into this new endeavor because it's your brainchild and you came up with the idea, and it's you and you. And so it's easy to get the value of you out of that, and easy to sometimes even mistakenly do it. Here, don't get your self-confidence tied up with the ups and downs of your relationship. And so we're going to go back to this. There may be some snags. Cars may break down and some other shit. The paint on the wall might be the wrong color. It might not have been painted at all. You may be moving into a new apartment. They swore up down, they cleaned it, they ain't do shit. I'm just telling you. Give each other the chance to adapt to the new circumstances of the situation. And don't get your self-confidence and your self-worth tied up in the bullshit and the minutia of something new. So if you move into the apartment and they didn't clean it, that does not make you a dismal failure. It does not. And don't think your partner is sitting there going, they said, I wonder, or heard that, however it's resonated. I'm sorry, Capricorn, my phone, microphone doing this damn thing. Anyway, talking about new situations and circumstances in the relationship, giving everybody a chance to adapt to the new situation, new circumstances, relationship, blah, blah, and not getting your self-worth and your self-confidence all tied up in some bullshit. It's a new set of circumstances. I am in no way getting a feeling that this is a brand new relationship. For a very small few of you, yeah, maybe. But this is stuff that's been going on at least a couple years. Don't get your self-worth all tied up in this shit, man. Girl, lady, whoever. Don't do it. Because something didn't work right when you moved. The toilet didn't flush. Not on you. Not on you, baby. Not on you at all. Don't, and it's a major arcana card. So if you begin to make it a habit of taking on this, energy of, oh, it didn't work and it's just, the whole project's just a total failure. You start changing the trajectory of your life when you start doing that bullshit, because then you start lowering your vibration, and some of the good shit that you worked so hard to get to fucking disappear, because now you on a whole nother level and you vibrating like a bass drum instead of like a piccolo. I'm just saying. So don't get your self-confidence tied up in the situation changing. If you do that, you're gonna mess up all the good that you've done, and that is certainly not what you're trying to do. This is our future energy, 7 of Wands, about you protecting. May come a point you may start running into exes. Let's put this there. And it's really resonating with somebody moving to you, Capricorn. And now here, all of a sudden, you know how this go. You done moved in with somebody, and now every ex that you've not ever talked to in the past 10 years is on your Skype, on Facebook Messenger, Instagram, emailing you, on your phone. Hey, boo-boo, how you doing? I just thought, you ain't gave a thought, but they all up in your shit. Okay. Defending. This is telling me you're going to have to stand up and say, look, I'm sorry. It's good to talk to you, but I'm in a relationship. And it's not going to just be you having to say that. You may have to come up with documents and some more. And this is just how life works. People don't want you till somebody else wants you. You broke up, told you were no good when you broke up. Now you done got with somebody else, and here they are. I was just emailing to say hi and see how you were doing, see if you want to go have coffee on Sunday. Yeah, all of a sudden now, we broke up for 200 years. Now you want to go have coffee? After we, stand up in it, Capricorn. Defend your territory. Defend your relationship. All that's coming at you ain't good. Just know that. So going to come a point where you're going to have, sooner rather than later, you're going to have to let folks know this is what this is. This is us and not us, and keep it moving. You're going to have to do that. And I know it sounds crazy, but that's exactly what I'm getting back from the card. At the end of all of that, try to refocus, because I feel like right now you're really focused on your relationship, but within that, you're worried about cars and transportation and housing and what about vacation and what about the kid? Your focus is just kind of all over, and it's probably just a little bit all over right now. Again, you're dealing with whatever this is right here, trying to move forward, get things in place. Notice on the board, everything pretty much is green, Cap. That's all you, and that's all the work you're doing, and that's growth, and that's a good thing. At any rate, in the future energy, this is probably going to be mid-month. May 15, 16, 17, going into that weekend. Don't get scatterbrained. Try to keep your focus narrow, and eliminate as much off of your plate. Delegate as much as you can, whether it be to other family members or kids doing chores. Delegate as much as you can. Be nice, but just get your focus. Don't get too far afield where you feel like you're overwhelmed because you're focusing on so many things. Try to keep your focus in check. All right, I'm going to pull 3 for guidance, and this is going to go for both the how's your money, how's your honey, and a dig deeper. it kind of flowed like that. I'm glad that it did. Universe, give us some guidance for Capricorn for the month of May, the last two little days of April, please, and thank you. Five of Swords, a lot of intellectual energy, Seven of Swords, and a Star card. So universe is telling you, Capricorn, here, and this is about work now, and your money and your finances right here. Don't get caught up in shit at work. If you're doing the, especially those of you that are doing the hustle gig thing, you didn't really start a business, but you decided you're gonna work at the 7-Eleven on the weekends, whatever. Don't get caught up in bullshit that's going on where you are. So if you took that 7-Eleven job, when you walked in the door, there was some shit going on, I guarantee. Don't get caught up in it. Don't get caught up in it. Because you may come off looking like a bully. Now I'm just going to put that, and I rarely get this energy from this card, the bully energy. Usually it's about changing your attitude, doing the same thing, and expecting a different result kind of thing. Don't get into no shit. At the side gig, the hustle gig, because I can just feel it. Wherever you, hospital, store, pharmacy, hardware store, whatever, you walking into some drama. Stay the hell out of it. Do what dude is doing right here. Stand back and just look. Because if you do, you're going to be perceived as a bully. Universe is telling you, you don't want to be, this is just your second hustle. You ain't trying to be all that in a six-pack. Stay out of whatever's going on in the office. Don't get into bullying. And I got bullying on there down at the bottom. And that's exactly what it's coming back as. You're going to be perceived as the bully, and that's not what you want at all. So just be mindful of that. Also, most shit from the job. This is those of you working a full-time 9 to 5, 9 to 4, 8 to 2, whatever it is. Full-time gig. There's bullshit going on in the office, Capricorn. Stay the fuck out of it. Same energy. And this is intellectual energy. So people may be trying to, in either instance, over here with the Five of Swords, or this one, manipulation, mental, that mind fuck shit. Don't let nobody suck you in with, conversation and trying to manipulate you. Don't do it on either front. Those of you that own businesses, this is just kind of flowing in as an aside. If you go to a trade show or some kind of convention having to do with whatever it is that you do, you may hear things about other vendors, other contractors. Ain't no Joe over there. He drinks a lot. Stay the fuck out of it. Capricorn, stay the fuck out of it. People are, and it's funny that energy is just kind of coming. Where work is concerned, people are trying to manipulate you. They like you and they want you on their side, but they're not secure enough to know that you're going to be on their side. That's really what it boils down to. So just stay out of it, and you don't have to worry about if anybody likes you or not. If you ain't in it, you ain't in it. That's just a word to the wise. As far as, and you can just see how the cards blend. These are the finance card, the money cards from How's Your Money, How's Your Honey. You can just see the colors. And then we get right over here to the stars and wishes. And hope all your wishes and dreams come true. Universe is telling you, you've made it. You've made it. And you can continue to be optimistic about your future. This is the best reading I've done in a long time. Oh my goodness. Be optimistic about your future. You've done it. And even though your finances seem like they kind of, I don't know, whatever, those of you that are starting stuff, you may feel like, I don't know. You here, baby. And the universe is giving it to you. The universe is letting you know you are here. You got it. I don't know why I'm dropping my rocks today. I have dropped 4 rocks today. All my little gemstones. Okay, I'm going to just leave the stones alone. Anyway, just know all your hopes and wishes. You there. You're done. You're done. Only other thing that can come up would be a 9. And 17, those of you that are into numerology, so the 7 and the 1 makes an 8. This is long-lasting, infinite hopes, wishes, and dreams. You're here. You don't realize it yet, but you're here. You are here. Continue to maintain that optimism, that starry-eyed optimism, and that will keep all this shit going. Just how you keep your thoughts going, how you keep your prayers and your mindfulness going, that'll keep all this going for you. You won't have to lift a finger to do nothing. That's just what the universe is giving it back. Let's see what the oracle cards have for you, Capricorn. This is a good reading. A 2-for-1 special. I like this. Okay. Go ahead, Capricorn, with your bad stuff. I ain't mad at you. The rest of the world is about to die and shit. But Capricorn, let me find out. Spiritual strength. And that's a 9. And looking at the star card, that's kind of what's coming back to me. You may even be at the end of a spiritual cycle, Capricorn. So this is all good. This is all very positive, forward-moving stuff. You don't have a lot of stuck energy here. And let go. Job is done. I'll tell you just what I'm hearing as I'm hearing it. Job is done. You did all the hard work. You did everything that you needed to do. Let go. Let go. You don't need to hold on to anything. You got it. If somebody moved to you, or if you move to someone, that's it right there. Let go. You don't have to hold on to anything. You don't have to be resentful about anything. And kind of going back to this here about getting your self-confidence all wrapped up in some bullshit. Let that shit go. Let go. Just let it go. Let it go. Let it go. Just let go. Let go of the issues. Let go of the anger. You know, and this is not major shit that you're mad about. This is, like I'm saying, moving, the car got a flat tire. You just all sorts of kind of bent out of shape. Let go. Let go. Let go. The spiritual strength, if I were to just do this, I would have this card just underneath all of these cards. You're there, Capricorn. That's a 9 card, so that's fulfillment. You have, for this cycle, fulfilled where you want to be. You are there. It's nothing else. Just let go. Enjoy this ride. Let go and walk out that door and let go. Capricorn, I love you. I hope you guys have a good rest of the weekend and a good week. A good start to the month of May, and I will see you soon. Bye, y'all.